Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey of living from the heart, living from the place of believing that this beautiful universe is a magical place that is working with us to create light, to create the life that we were here to do, and that is helping to spread love and light around the planet, helping to be the creators of our life, and to trust in the power of energy and the power of love. And so I am going to pull, as I've been doing for the last few days, the Work Your Light Oracle, because I just think as light workers, then we need to tap into the guidance that what the universe wants to tell us, that what Spirit wants to tell us. So the message is for today, and it is this: it is the other unfolding rose. Cracked open is happening for you, not to you. Yes, just whatever you're going through, you know, and this life is tricky. This life will throw us loads of thorns as well as roses, and it's just a point to remember that everything is happening for a purpose, for soul growth. And even if that doesn't feel like it at the time, which of course it doesn't, then you just have to remember that it is. And to look, and it's always like those things when you look back, you think, oh my goodness, look, I learned so much through that phase. I can see now, you know, the other unfolding rose is number 24. So let's have a look. What does the guidance want to say? The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies, as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of your life. And remember, everything is going to be okay. So let it crack you open. There we go, the rose. And she's coming out of the center of the rose. So I've done a number of Reiki sessions for you, beautiful people on this grid. And in in a handful of those sessions, I have seen me and the person, you, if you're listening, then be in Atlantis and being healers in a temple, using the rose and using rose to treat. And that's basically where I experienced the first lifetime with my twin. And I was treating him in the, I saw him, this was when I was having Reiki from my Reiki Master. I saw that she was the priestess and she was teaching me, and then he was coming in to come into the temple, and I was healing him with the rose. And then I saw basically that I chose to be part of the temple and to part of the healing path rather than be with him. And so that was like that was very interesting, because the only flower he had ever given me actually in this physical world is a rose. And also he did have a skin thing. And so, so it was just all, at the time, I was just like, this is bizarre, because I didn't really, I certainly didn't know about twin flames or anything like that. So I was just like, what? This is really odd. And I saw all of that when I was having Reiki with my Reiki Master, which was quite a bizarre experience. But that's when I started to see things in the sessions. So, but the power of the rose is just saying we're unfolding, and, you know, we're unfolding into the true soul, the true soul self. And that takes time, and it is not easy. because invariably that, you know, for most of us, that comes as quite the shock, and life throws you a lot of shocks along the way. So 24 is this. This is on, sorry, 24. It was on page 24. So I'm also going to pull from the Power of Love, just to say, what does the Power of Love want to say? And yeah, it's just all of these things. We all have our own stories about how you found out about your twin, or how you met, or you might have met them in spirit, you might have met them in the physical, that then put you onto a path of wondering what on earth was going on. That's what happened to me. And just experiencing all these wild, crazy synchronicities, and it was just a lot. You know, that was back in 2012, and yeah, it was extremely powerful. But that's what happens, right? It shocks you to the point that your soul has to wake you up, and brutally, it did for me. So the Power of Love. Let's have a look. What is the guidance for that? And it is this. Action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colours of your soul. So take action to move through that. You know, if you're feeling like you're in the middle of, like the rose, you know, you're in the middle of like the deep, darkest depths of some, you know, basically darkness in your life. This is saying, you know, take action to know that you are moving through it. And, you know, there's that famous phrase, this too shall pass. And time is such a good healer. Of course, all of those things at the time, when you're in the middle of it, you're just like, ah! But it's so true. It's so true. Just doing these actions, like going for a walk, reaching out, asking for your spiritual support team to be around you, to help you see messages, signs, to help you take the right action, to be following in the path of your soul, to help you bring together the people, the messages, the signs, the synchronicities, everything that you need to do to help you get put on your path. So the world is ready for you to live up to your potential with acts of self-expression. You are a uniquely perfect representation of Source, just as you are. And the time has come for you to share yourself with the universe and enrich it with your wisdom and your light. You are a teacher in this physical human school, not only with the loving words that you speak, but by the compassionate and aware way you present yourself to manifest that knowledge. If you find that you have been shying away from people and situations because life has become a struggle, now is the moment for you to draw back the curtain and take center stage and show your light. Well, that's exactly why last year was very patchy for me. That's why I didn't do as many videos. Exactly like that. You know, when that's the time when we need to do it most, when we are in the struggle. But there we go. That is the guidance. So it is take action, and to know that if you are the rose unfolding out of the, and roses grow, the rose loves to have, basically roses grow through shit. That's how they grow the best. So just trust whatever you're going through, it will pass. And on the other side, you will bloom into the true essence of who you are. So this is 24. And then I'm also going to read 27, because 27 was the love one. The Power of Love. So 24 is, I want you to know that I love you with all my heart, with all my soul, with all my spirit. I'm dying inside because I want to be able to tell you, hold you, kiss you, hold your hands, hold your body next to mine, pull your head in close to my chest and feel you against me, protecting you, loving you, feeling you, caring for you, making you laugh, making you happy, making you mine. That's what I want to say to you. That's all I've ever truly wanted to say to you since the first time we met. And it's been burning me up inside that I haven't yet told you exactly how I feel. I love you. Okay, that's 24. And then 27 is, your biggest challenge is to have self-belief. You have all the skills you need. You are a hidden treasure. You have the key to unlock all of your gifts. Your spiritual gifts are powerful. You can see. Really see through what is real and what is fake. False truth out of fear. You must believe in the power of your sight. You are truly powerful. You are a child of the divine light. A light cord runs between your third eye and the divine. It gives you the gift of really seeing into the truth of all things. So believe in you and trust in the truth your third eye is telling you, because you are on. As in, you have switched your third eye on. You are on, you are lit, you have woken up to your soul. You are able to take action on your intuition because you've tuned into your intuition. So that's what the message is saying. If you are going through a difficult time at the moment, if you switched off that, you know, like we all do, like I definitely had last year. If you've turned that off because you're just very, very focused on what's going on in this practical world, which we have to, we are humans living a physical experience. But it's just saying switch it on, take action on it, listen to what your intuition is telling you and take action to follow it. All right, and if you would like to have a Reiki, distance Reiki, or a letter, channel letter, or reading, please do. All details are in the link below, and I'd be really happy to do it for you. But in the meantime, wherever you are, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.